Determine the value of the resistance and the series connected inductance or capacitance for each of the following impedance. For each of the following impedance. These are the impedance. We have 12 plus J5 ohms. B, we are given 30 at 60 degree. C, we are given negative J40 ohms. D, we are given 2.20 times 10 raised power 6 at negative 30 degree ohms. Assume frequency is equals to 50 hertz. Our number one question is that determine the value of the resistor and the series connected inductance and capacitance of what? Each of the following impedance. Now, these are the impedance. We are given 5 impedance here. This is the A, B, C, and D. Then we are told that take F as what? 50 Hz. 50 Hz. Now, from what we've explained, from the illustration, from our circuit diagram, we have impedance in different form. We have impedance when it is in RC circuit and when it is what? RL circuit, and when it is also in RLC circuit. Now, that is why you see that question. The question was not specific. The question didn't tell you the type of circuit it is. If it is RL circuit or what? RC circuit. If it is RL circuit, what's your formula for impedance? Yeah. If it is RL circuit, what's your formula for impedance? Z is equals to what? R plus JXL. If it is RC circuit, what's your formula? Z is equals to R minus JXC. So meaning that the question was not specific by telling you that is it RL circuit or RC circuit. The question wants to the question given to you, your ability to identify the type of series circuit it is. This A, is it RLC circuit or RC circuit? We don't know. But now this is what you do. Relate each question to each circuit diagram. Now, to each circuit impedance formula, relate each question to RL circuit impedance. Also relate this question to what? RC circuit impedance. But you observe something. For each impedance of each circuit, are they expressed in rectangular form or polar form? Impedance of this circuit and the impedance of this circuit, are they expressed in polar form or rectangular form? Rectangular form. Meaning all your question must be in what? Rectangular form. All your question must be in what? Rectangular form. Meaning first thing first. Given a related question like this, all your question must be in what? Rectangular form. Now observe. A is in rectangular form. I'm good to go, right? This is also in rectangular form, true or false? Because you can still write this as 0, negative J40 ohms. It's still the same thing. Then B and D, they are not in rectangular form. So you convert. Question B and question D to rectangular form. Now, this will take us back to complex number. Earlier, I did give you guys what we'll be using as far as complex number is concerned. Now, go back, check. Converting a polar form to a complex number. Say you are given a polar form, Z is equals to R all into brackets cos theta plus J sin theta. Say you are converting this polar form to complex number. You converting to complex number, meaning Z is equals to A plus JB. Now, what this means is that to convert this polar form to rectangular form, meaning that this is your rectangular form, A plus what? JB. Now, to convert this, you can only convert this if you know the value of A and you know the value of what? B. Right? Now, how do you get the value of A? How do you get the value of B? How do you get the value of what? A, and how do you get the value of B? I get what I'm saying? Yes. We said we want to convert which polar form? to rectangular form. You can only convert if you know the value of A and know the value of B, meaning what? You substitute. Now, you agree with me that this complex number, this is the short form. Z is equals to what? R then theta degree, right? Now, let's convert 30 at 60 degree to this normal form of polar form. 30 at 60 degree, you are converting it to this form, meaning I need my R and I need my what? Theta. 30 all into bracket cos 60 degree plus J sine 60 degree, right? Any question on that? By the time you open up, meaning that 30 cos 60 degree plus J open bracket 30 sine 60 degree. What this implies is that A is equals to 30 cos 60 degree and B is equals to 30 sine. Input this in your calculator. What's the answer? 15, and this is equals to what? Positive J 26, just 26. Now substitute, meaning that this polar form is equivalent in terms of rectangular form is equals to what? 15 plus J 26. Now question B is still the same thing as writing 15 plus what? J 26. But what we are doing here, this is question 1 is different from question. This question, they are different questions. 1, 2, 3, 4 are different. So you can solve 1 first. Then you move on to 2. Then you move on to 3, and lastly you move on to 4. But we are just working it out. So we said, given any question, given related question like this, first thing first, that question, represent that question in what? Given related question like this, convert each question to what? Rectangular form. If it is rectangular form, move on. But if it is not a rectangular form, meaning polar form, convert to rectangular form. After converting to rectangular form, your next task is what? Relate it to both circuits, meaning RC circuit and what? RL circuit. So that's what we are doing. We already know this, we know this, and we know this. Now, lastly, let's convert this also. Let's convert this. Converting D, meaning 2.2 times 10 raised to the power of 6 all into bracket cos times cos negative 30, right, plus J 2.2 times 10 raised to the power 6 negative sine negative 30. All right, input this in your calculator, meaning Z is equals to what? Do it this way. 2.2 cos negative 30. Then our answer multiply by this to avoid larger number. 1.9 times 10 raised to the power 6. Similarly, 2.2 times sine negative 30. What's the answer? Positive J all into bracket minus 1.1 times 10 raised to the power 6. It is 6. 6. Then that is Z is equals to 1.9 times 10 raised to the power 6 minus J 1.1 times 10 raised to the power 6. Any question? No. Any question? So, meaning when I figure D, we have 1.9 times 10 raised to the power 6 negative what? J 1.1 times 10 raised to the power 6 ohms. Now, go back to, then this is our first task, right? This is your first step. Step 2 is what? What's step 2? Relate it to your RL circuit and RC circuit, meaning the impedance of RL circuit and RC circuit. Now, the impedance of RL circuit and the impedance of RC circuit, what's the difference? The sign, right? Meaning for your RC, what's the formula for impedance? Z is equals to R minus JXC. For RL circuit, what's the formula for impedance? Z is equals to R plus JXL. Now, do comparison. For A, am I using the impedance of RC or RL? RL. Why is it RL? The sign is what? Positive. RL here is positive. RC here is negative. So what it means is that Answering this question, anyone that has positive sign, meaning RL circuit diagram. Are you getting me? From this question, anyone that has positive, you use this formula, meaning the type of circuit it is what? RL series circuit. Anyone that has negative, what type of circuit it is? RC series circuit. Now, for our A, this is what? 12 plus J 15 ohms. Meaning that Z is equals to 12 plus J5, right? Meaning that our Z is equals to 12 plus J5. Now, call this Z1. Now, Z2. Call Z2 the RL series circuit. Which by formula, what do you have? R plus JXL. Now, call this 1, call this 2. The next step is that recall from, I've explained this before, from equal complex number, right? From equal complex number, meaning that Z1 is equals to what? Z2. Now, compare 12 plus J5 is equals to what? R plus JXL. You can deduce that R is equals to what? R is equals to 12 ohms and X and JXL is equals to what? J5, right? From here, R is equals to 12 ohm. Observe, J cancel J, true or false? You are left with what? XL is equals to what? 5 ohms. Now, from here, the question, go back to that question. Given this impedance, what are you asked to calculate? With the question, determine the value of resistance and the series connected inductance or capacitance for each of the following impedance. Now, we have to calculate resistance and either capacitance or what? Inductor. I get me? So this is what we are saying. Let's draw the diagram. Let's say this is your diagram. This is the first one. Then this is the second one. This is R. This is what? C. This is R. This is what? L. Now, for this first question that we've solved, I've gotten R and I've gotten XL. These two diagrams, this Roman figure A, the corresponding diagram, is it 1 or 2? Hope you are getting my message. This question A, the corresponding diagram, is it 1 or 2? Why is it 2? Because in this impedance, you've identified as what? RL series circuit, meaning resistor and what? Inductor. So this is the diagram. And what's the value of R? From your calculation so far, what's the value of R? 12 ohms. What's the value of L? 5 ohms. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is inductive reactance. This is inductive reactance. This is inductive reactance. Whereas this is what? Inductance. This is inductance. Are you getting me? You are not getting me. Now, read that question again. Determine the value of the resistance, meaning resistor, and the series connected inductance or capacitance. Now, this is it. Let's take that statement. Series connected resistor, this is it, or capacitance, this is it. We call that one what? 1. 2. Series resistance, this is it, or inductance, meaning L. Are you getting me? Now, we already identified that this question 1, I'm using RL series circuit, meaning I need to obtain this, I need to substitute my value for diagram 2. And for diagram 2, or say case 2, I just need the value of R and L. From my calculation so far, this is R. But L, have I gotten L? No, I've not gotten L. Because that question says that find inductance. By inductance, meaning inductor. But what I've gotten here is what? Inductive reactance. So what it means is that inductive reactance is different from what? inductance. Similarly, capacitive reactance is different from what? Capacitance. Now, to get this F, 5 is wrong, question mark. To get this F, what's the formula between inductive reactance and L? XL, by formula, XL is given to be what? 2 pi FL. Make L the subject of the formula, meaning divide both sides by 2 pi F, right? 2 pi F. Therefore, L is equals to XC over 2 pi F. Substitute. What's L XL? 5. All divided by 2 pi. What's your F? 50. Given from the question. 50. Now, input this in your calculator. What's L? We got L to be what? 0.0159. What will be the unit? What's the unit for inductor? Henry. Yeah, H. H. Meaning that in place of this unknown, what's my value now? 0.0159 Henry. So you already identify that the type of circuit this question 1 is what? RL series circuit. And if you are doing theoretical question, if you are doing theory, to just show your examiner that you understood the question, you can complete this diagram, though not necessary, but you can go ahead and complete this diagram. By the time you complete this diagram, state the value of F, right? F is given to what? 50 hertz. So this is, let me just say this, what we are doing now, it is the continuation that you are doing, meaning our next example, it is the continuation. But for that example, you'll be giving other parameter. Say you are giving V, meaning you are giving V to be what? 200 volts. You will now calculate another quantity, another value. So that's it. Is that understood? All right, let's answer number 2.